Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books and snacks are life. I'm Nicole. That's Vanessa.
Hello.
As I was saying snacks.
Yes.
A minute ago. As I was saying snacks in the intro, I was thinking sex.
Did you enunciate snacks?
Well, as I was saying it, in my brain, I'm in the middle of the word, and my brain was like, did you say it? Did you say it clear enough?
The software sometimes thinks, like, when it gives us the word transcript or whatever of, like, what it thinks we said, sometimes the words that it thinks we said is, like, so ridiculous. I don't know where it came from. Like, that doesn't even make sense. This one, I guess it kind of makes sense in context where books and sex are life. Like, okay, I'll give it that. But sometimes it does not make any sense in context. And I'm just like, cool, I guess that's what you thought you heard.
Yeah. I've always, whenever you send me a text and you're like, oh man, look at what it said. I'm like, I don't have an accent. So like this can't be a me thing.
No, like when it happens in the transcript, I always re-listen to that part like 2 or 3 times to see if I hear what it heard. And I would say 9 times out of 10, I do not hear what it heard for the transcript. So every once in a while, I'm like, okay, I could see how you got there. But for the most part, I don't. So it's not you. It's definitely the software.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yes. Well. Right before this, my sister texted me and she sent me a screenshot of a bookstore that's in Dayton. And she was like, tell me if you've ever been here right now.
Okay.
So apparently in Dayton, there's a bookstore called the Dollar Book Swap.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. I think I literally just found out about it like a month or so ago. And I've still just haven't had an opportunity to go. But it's a used bookstore. And every single book in there is $1.25. So she was like, I need you to go soon and I need you to take a big car. Okay.
Fill the car full of dollar books.
Yes, exactly. So basically I think what she wants me to do is like FaceTime her as I walk through.
So
see
she
what
could
book
just
she
be like,
wants.
That one and that one. Yeah.
It was just funny. And I told her, I was like, oh yeah, it's only like this far away from me. And she goes, I know, I already Googled it.
Like I put something in your calendar.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, on this day at this time, you're going to go buy me books. Thank you.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You say that. And I just realized that this weekend, I know I told you this, I was doing all the chores that I've been putting off, all the adulting, so one of those chores was I said I was going to take all my books to Second and Charles that I cannot fit on my shelves anymore, or I don't want. So I did that, took them all there. Like, I guess they were having some type of sale. I don't know. I've never returned books for there, but they were really busy. So they're like, don't come back. Don't wait for your books. It's going to be several hours for us to go through all your books.
Oh.
And I was
How long does it take for them to like analyze and figure out your price?
I don't know. Because they go through it and they look at like the condition of all the books look at like they scan it through their system, I guess, to see if like they could even make money off of them.
Okay.
You know, like stuff like that. I'm sure I'm really like dumbing down, dumbing down what they're doing, but so they're like, yeah, don't come back for several hours. Like, we'll send you a text. I was like, okay, cool. So they sent me a text like probably 3 hours after I dropped them off, and I was like, all right, I'll go get them tomorrow. That was on Saturday. Sunday I forgot. Today it's Monday, and I forgot until you just said that. And I was like, I wonder if I'm sure they're still like in the system somewhere, but now I'm like, how long do I have?
So do you need to go back and like get money for them that you're selling them, or like
I think you can sell them, or you can like give them to them and they'll give you store credit.
Oh, okay.
And
is that what you're going to do?
I think so. I think you get more if you give store credit.
Sure,
my sister's done it, but I'm not like super familiar with it. And the guy was so busy when he was like, I'll tell you all the things. I was like, it's okay.
No.
Just
I can tell you're very stressed right now.
Yeah. I don't need to know all the things. But yeah, I guess the nice thing is that I didn't know that they did is part of when you return the books, if they don't sell them, they don't want them because they're not worth anything, right? To sell, they offer free recycling.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so they were like, do you want to recycle any of the books we don't buy? And I was like, yes, of course. I don't want them back.
Please don't give them back to me.
This is not why I'm here. Yeah. So, yeah. So at the very least, from now on, I will be taking all my books there to be recycled. So.
Yeah, that's really good. So you're not just like throwing them out or putting them somewhere where like they're just going to be forgotten or whatever. Nice. Yeah. I should do that. Since there's one around here, I should like take some over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's that much. I think it's like 50 cents or $1 per book. But yeah, I mean, if you're not reading the book anymore, in most cases, it's more hassle to sell a book online.
Yep.
Or anything like that. Like, you're not making money, right?
No, exactly.
So,
I need to look into that to get rid of some of mine. Have you ever gone when they do the sales, like of the whatever, where they do like, it's like a penny a page or something like that? Have you ever gone during that? Is it crazy?
No.
Really?
Like there wasn't, I mean, not any of the times. I try not to go like right when it opens.
Sure.
Which is probably when it's the absolute, because people are trying to get all the good books, but like, yeah.
All right. I've always like avoided that because I've always been afraid that it's just going to be like so many people trying to figure out, and that's not the kind of book shopping experience that I want.
No. No.
So maybe I'll try it next time though and see how it goes. Because I would like that. Oh, do you have any other bookish things this week? I haven't really seen anything online that I wanted to talk to you about this week.
I feel like I had something. Like I was laying in bed last night and I was thinking of something and I was just like, I'm not getting up to get my notepad. I'll remember this. Burn it right there.
Famous last words. I always say that. I'm like, I'll remember. I need to start. I'm to the age where I need to put like some notes next to my bed, like some need a notepad everywhere around the house.
So that way, like anywhere I am in the house, I have my box of Kleenexes.
That's right.
And my notepads.
You need to 3D print yourself a tissue box holder that has a little slot in there for a notepad in it. So you can just make one for every room in the house.
So it's like a carrying tray. It's like always. There we go.
We have definitely reached that age because I am right there with you. I'm feeling exactly the same way. Oh my gosh. It is wild how quickly I forget things. I was actually writing notes today for a book and I was like, did I even read this book? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So there's a couple books on our list that I keep bumping to the bottom because I read it back in like April of 25. So it's like,
it's going to be like December of next year and you're gonna be like, in April of 2025 I read this book. Good luck.
Yeah. And I don't know what's going on in the book. And I'll be like, well, I'll read somebody else's like review and maybe that'll like refresh what's going on. No. I'm like, oh, did we read the same book? Like, I don't remember any of this happening.
I do that too. I usually have to read like 3 or 4 people's reviews before I'm like, okay, I think I know where we are. Hopefully people like our listeners don't mind that we like do them so whatever. But I mean, honestly, I don't think it's feasibly possible for us some weeks to do all the books that we read, because some weeks I read 5, some weeks I read 0. So like if I don't spread them out, I don't know. So I guess the trade-off is either some weeks you're going to get 0, or you're just going to have to deal with us reviewing books like months past the time we read them. And then you just get a little chaos, and then that's fun for everyone.
Yeah. I think what I need to do from now on is I'm going to, like, sorry, listeners, if you have an opinion about this, I think I'm going to continue to just not do what I'm doing, but I'm going to be more diligent. I say this. I'm going to be more diligent. I'm going to be something. I'm going to be something. Great. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better, guys, because it's not diligent.
I say that all the time. Every time I'm like, as soon as I finish this book, I'm going to write the review so that I don't forget. And here I am. I literally have like 6 right now that I haven't written reviews for.
See, that's what happens. When I read like 1 or 2 books a week, I totally can. I have the time, but I think like 2 weeks ago or last week, I don't even remember what week it was now. I had like 6 books in 1 week, and I was like, I won't read anymore. I will stop reading if I stop to write these. So
yes, especially when you're on a roll like that. Like you're just like, as soon as you finish, you're like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to read next. I'm going to keep going. And like, you just don't want to stop to do that. So you just, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. Maybe the right answer is just whatever we are doing currently.
Whatever I want to do.
That's right. Yeah. Either way, books are getting reviewed, and it's books that we have read. It's just not books sometimes that we have read in the very recent past.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There's one. Yeah. Like I said, the one book that I was specifically talking about earlier, luckily it was a book that I had listened to.
Okay.
So I might go back and re-listen
to some of it.
Okay. To see if I like jogs my memory.
Okay.
But like there's some books like Kindle books, like the Kindle Unlimited. If it's not Kindle Unlimited anymore, I ain't paying for that book. No. Especially if in my notepad I had like a little like, this book sucks. Right. So I'm like, oh, sorry guys.
Oh, exactly.
It never happened.
Nope. Well, you know what? I love the way we're doing it. And it's books that we've read. It is books that we've read during the time of this. It's fine. We're fine. Great. Do you have a snack this week?
Oh, yeah, I should have known that this was coming.
Every week, Nicole.
I know. I'm trying to think here because I feel like I drank a lot yesterday. Does that count?
Sure. I think you've used wine in the past before.
Oh, yes. So. I've used much wine. The interesting thing is I was listening to the episode that came out yesterday, and in that episode I was like, oh yes, I had much wine yesterday, and I was like, fuck, I can't do much wine again. Like,
you can, because it's weeks ago now. By the time people are hearing this, it was months ago actually.
Yeah, so nobody remembers.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we actually went to a hockey game.
Okay.
And when we were after the hockey game, because it was like an early hockey game, so we were like, do you want to stop at this winery we always go to, Cooper's Hawk, and get some wine, because, you know,
like, why not?
We need to. We haven't been in a couple months. And so we got there, we started the wine tasting, and we were like, yeah, we should probably go home. And then we were like, yeah, but there's no food at the house. Maybe we'll just eat here. And as soon as, like, we were both like, yes, that's what we've decided to do. Somebody next to the Cooper's Hawk hit the light, like the power post, because it was raining out.
Oh my gosh.
It was slick, and hit the, so all of the power went out in the building.
Oh my
And they
gosh.
were like, and we were like, so we can't get food? And they're like, no, we have no way to ring it up. And we were like, Dang it.
No.
So hungry. So
did you go somewhere else?
No, we went home and we just like sat on the couch for a little while and then went to bed.
Oh my gosh.
And didn't even eat dinner.
So wine is the only answer then.
It's the long way of saying I had wine for dinner last night. So I feel like I'm justified in saying wine is my snack this week.
Okay. I will let you have it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And mostly because my snack is not a snack that I actually had. So
okay. It's just a snack that I thought about.
Yeah, okay. So I have two snacks that I want to say today, neither of which did I have, but it feels right, okay? So the first one is, I know this is when this episode comes out, it's way past the time of this happening, but in recording time, the Dodgers just clinched the championship series, so we're going to the World Series, so I feel like a Dodger dog should be my snack this week. And then the other thing that I want to have be as my snack, I'll send you a picture of it, and I'll post a picture in the video. The brand is, I saw it in the grocery store yesterday, and the brand is Maroni, I don't know. And the chocolate or candy bar is called Angel Hair. It is milk chocolate filled with pistachio cream and cotton candy. Oh. It was $15 for this bar. If it was like a $3 candy bar, I for sure would have bought it and tried it. But for $15, I'm not buying pistachio cream and cotton candy covered in chocolate.
No.
It is not happening. So if any of our listeners have ever tried this candy, I absolutely need to know, what does it taste like and why did you eat that?
Yes. I need to understand the cotton candy pistachio dynamics.
I don't know. I don't understand.
Because at first, what I thought you were talking about was those like Dubai chocolate bars. Have you ever seen those? It's like they look. I know I'm not being clever, but they look like chocolate with like grass inside of them.
Look at so I sent you the picture. See if you got it. Because you can kind of see it does look very like feathery. If you zoom into the cotton candy part.
Oh. That looks so gross.
So, like I said, if it was any cheaper, I definitely would have bought it just to try it out. And maybe I would have just made Tim eat it and be like, tell me what this is about. But for $15, no. No.
No, if it was any other flavor but cotton candy and pistachio.
Yeah.
Maybe not any other flavor.
No,
qualify that, but like, no.
Yeah. So those are, maybe that one will be that's like my honorable mention snack this week. But I'm going to make Dodger Dogs my rating.
That's good.
Just because.
I'll accept this.
Thank you. Okay. Are you ready to tell me about your reviews? Tell me reviews.
Yeah, I got some reviews.
Okay, great.
All right. So this book is called The Bane Witch by Ava Morgyn. I read this as a Kindle book. I think it was actually Kindle Unlimited. Have you ever heard of this book? You specifically?
I don't think... Well, I would need to see the cover. If I've seen the cover, I would know if I've heard of it before. But the title is not like...
Okay, so the reason I ask this is because I didn't realize it when I got this book, but this book is like a fantasy thriller.
Do I need to read it?
Like, I'll tell you about it, and you can decide what you want to do with this information. But like, as I was reading it, I like stopped and I went into Goodreads to see if it was in your list, because I was like, ooh, this is a not my genre, and I feel like I should not be reading this.
This sounds like a me book.
This sounds like a Vanessa book. So I almost feel like you can listen to my my thing, and then later if you decide you want to still read it or not read it, I think maybe you should read it and tell everybody the true rating, so that way we could see where I'm at with the thrillers.
With the thrillery part. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So before I get started, this book has a lot of triggers. And as I was going through this, like all these triggers, I was like, yep, this is a Vanessa book for some of it, with all the, just
the murder.
Not, with like murder. Okay. So it's murder, lots of killing. There's serial killers in this book. There's suicide, sexual assault, rape, sexual predators. I was like, this is a lot for me. You do not know all of this. You know some of it, but you don't know all of it from the book description. And the book description kind of just makes it sound like, there's a bad guy.
Okay.
This is a lot of triggers. All of those triggers that I talked about are descriptive. So it's not just like, oh yes, suicide is mentioned. Okay. Like the thought process and like how she goes about that is like she's describing all her steps for preparing and like stuff like that. So I was like, wow,
not what you were expecting.
This was not what I was expecting. So let me give you the book description. Okay, so there's a lady. Her name is, I feel like I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Okay. I was calling her Piers. Okay. It's spelled Piers.
Okay.
So Piers has a strange ability. So when she was young, she found that she could eat poisonous plants with like no negative side effects to herself. But if she ate those poisonous plants and then like not her saliva or her blood or anything like that got on another person, it would kill that other person.
Oh, so it made her own stuff toxic.
Right, yeah. Okay. And so when she's really young, they find out that she has this ability, air quotes, this ability, because she accidentally kills, like, this guy. Okay. So that was a long time ago. That's kind of backstory. So it starts where she's like 30 now. It's like present time for her. She has been on medication for a long time to kind of help her with those, like, the urges to eat these poisonous plants. Okay. And so she's leading like a fairly normal life now. She meets a guy, like, he's super great. They end up getting married. And then she finds out after they get married that he's actually a really big asshole. He's very controlling, and over time it gets worse. Okay. So it gets so bad because he, like, this is where the sexual assault comes in. He, like, there's one part where, if you don't want any spoilers, I guess maybe go ahead a little. There's like one part where, like, he drags her out into the middle of the woods and he was like, this is where I'm going to bury you when I kill you.
Okay.
So stuff like that. And so she decides, that's enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do this anymore. But the only way I can get out of this is if I fake my own death. Because I don't trust the justice system enough to take care of him. So I'm going to fake my own death and I'm going to make it look like it was him, and he's going to go down for my murder. And I'm just going to go
some
move
Gone
away.
Girl shit. Okay.
Yes. That's actually one of the books that it, like, talks about.
Oh,
so,
it does? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, in the, anyway. So she fakes her own death and she flees to the mountains where she has a great aunt who lives up there. So when she gets there, she is in a bad way. Her aunt takes her in, and she over time learns about her abilities, like we were saying earlier, the ones where she can consume poison and basically transfer them to another person. Her aunt, I guess it's like a family thing that every woman in their family can do, and they usually so they usually specifically pick the people who are going to be poisoned because they are bad people. So maybe they're a serial killer, maybe they're,
so they're also Dexter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the longer she's there, more bodies keep turning up, and they've all been poisoned, and she's, it's starting to be hard for her to keep, like, I don't want to say keep her head down, but like, just, you can't have like all these people showing up poisoned and like it all showed up right.
Everyone's just like, well, I don't believe that it's you.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But on top of that, so while she's trying to keep her head down, there's a couple different people also looking for her.
Okay.
The people investigating her death are looking for her. Now there's all these murders that they're investigating, and the gentleman who's investigating them happens to be the handsome local sheriff who, maybe they're both...
I love when the cop falls in love with the criminal.
I know. You will like this book.
This book is calling to me.
I know. Like I said, as I was reading it, I was like, this is not a me book. I should just stop.
Yes.
But I read it in like one day.
Okay.
Like maybe two. It was like I started it one day and I finished it, late in one day, and I finished it the next day.
Okay.
I went through this book quick.
Okay.
I ended up really liking it. Now, I guess some of my book thoughts is I really enjoyed the description of how she faked her own death.
Okay.
I really liked her aunt as a character. She was great. She was very supportive, and she was did her best to like help her and stuff like that. And she wasn't annoying.
Okay. Great.
I liked her love interest. The sheriff, though, I think he was a little too low key for everything that was going on, like all the murders that are happening, and like when he meets her, she's in a very specific situation that you're like, if I was a sheriff, I'm not sure that I would overlook this.
That's right. Okay.
So it was one of those things where I was like,
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess like, the less fun things.
Okay.
There's so much described triggers. So like I said earlier, all these triggers are not wildly, but they are all definitely described. So like it's not, if you're gonna read it and you're thinking about like if you're not cool with the descriptive part of it, maybe skip this book. Okay. But so
if you normally read books like I do, you're probably fine with it.
Yes, you're probably okay.
Yes.
So I liked Pierce.
Okay.
She had some things that I didn't like about her, though. Overall, I liked her, but it was one of those things where for somebody who is so meticulous about like faking her own death, she left like a wake of carnage behind her.
All right.
And I just like, as I'm reading the books and more things are happening, I was sitting there going, well, this is how they're going to catch her. And then like conveniently nothing happens. And I was like, wait a second, where are the police?
They're falling in love.
She can't fall in love with everybody.
Oh, true.
But she's also really stubborn. So she ends up making a lot of questionable mistakes or decisions that lead to mistakes. So it was just kind of like, don't you ever learn? Like, ever? Like, can we not learn from anything?
Okay.
I don't know. So for a thriller point of view, either I'm really good at picking out what, like, all the twists, and it's just a natural ability that I have.
Okay.
Or this book was not very twisty.
Okay.
Like, the stuff that I was like, oh, I think that, like, the stuff that happened, I was like, I think that was supposed to be a twist, but I saw it coming, so I don't know if it was supposed to be a twist or not. So
who knows? Maybe you do have a hidden ability.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should be a police detective too.
That's right. Oh, that's right. We could be a team. We could be partners.
Exactly. We'll start a second podcast where we fight crime.
Great. I can't wait.
Yes. So they, like I said, I didn't have a lot of, like, bad or good to talk about in this. I feel like I really had to pick at stuff because I enjoyed the book. Like I said, I read it really quick. Even though I kind of knew it was gonna happen before it happened, I still really enjoyed getting there. I would say it's not quite a 5-star book for me, but definitely 4 and a half wines.
That's really surprising. Are you going to start reading thrillers?
No.
Oh. Okay, so scared. It was good, but it was not, like, you don't want to be in that mind frame.
Right, yeah. Okay. So I was, like I said, I was definitely not prepared for that. Sure. So as I was reading it, I was like, Jeezy Pete's, like, do I want to keep doing this? But for a thriller, I felt like it was pretty low anxiety for me.
Okay.
So that's why I'm interested to see if you choose to read it. I'm not telling you have to,
I'm
but
gonna.
if you choose to read it, like, I need to know what all the other thriller readers think about it, because I thought it was a great book, and I didn't really have very many, like, oh my gosh, I can't go on. So,
yeah. Interesting. All right. I'm for sure going to add this one to my list and I'll read it. Does this one count towards your favorites? Yes. Ooh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
I mean, you rated it pretty high. So
I rated it. Yeah. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to read it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay. Okay. Is that everything for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So I have 2 for you today, but it's kind of like 1.5.
Okay.
Okay. So the first book I'm going to tell you about is called 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tillie Cole.
Okay.
My sister and I read this one together. We listened to it. It's also on Kindle Unlimited. You could do it that way too. We specifically were looking for a tearjerker. Ashley was like, I want something that's going to make me cry. I really, like, this is what I'm going for. And I was like, okay. So we went on the hunt and we found this book called 1,000 Boy Kisses. So as children, Poppy and Rune were best friends. They were inseparable. Poppy's grandmother always taught her that 1,000 boy kisses could last a lifetime. Nothing is as important as the kisses you share with the person you love. So basically, she gave her this jar, like grandma gave her this jar, and she said every time you have a kiss that is special, you write it down and you put it in the jar. And yeah. Okay. So Poppy found Rune, and basically she ended up sharing all of her kisses with him. So they were young. Like when this happened, grandma died, they were like 8 or 7, something. I don't know. They were very, very young. And so they were together like through the whole whatever, like through their childhood, through their teens, all that kind of stuff. So basically because Rune was like, well, if you're going to share all your kisses with somebody, it's going to be me. He was like jealous already at like 8. So, so at 15, Rune's dad gets a job back in their hometown back in Norway. And sadly, Rune and Poppy are separated. Mm-hmm. So it takes place, like the story takes place in the U.S. I think they're in Georgia. And like his, Rune's dad's job brought him to the States and then again takes them back to Norway. So they're separated. They vow to stay together even in the distance and will be together in person soon. But after a short amount of time, Poppy ends up cutting off all communication with Rune without any explanation, and he is left to wonder what happened and like what went wrong and basically figure out how to deal with his broken heart. A couple years later, I think it's like 2-3 years later, so when they're like 17, 18, Rune and his family return to Georgia, back to the same house that is across the street from Poppy, because when they left the States, they did not sell their house. So they come back, and he is determined to find out why she stopped talking to him. And when he discovers the truth, he finds that his greatest heartache is yet to come.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to try to stay kind of spoiler free for a lot of this, but then I have some serious spoilers that I will tell you when they're coming. Okay. So first things first, this book is all right.
Ah, dang it.
It's like,
I had a feeling when you're like, okay. I was like, that's your I'm not happy. Okay.
Yep, that's my I'm not happy. Okay. It's YA. It's very YA. So obviously, like, you're getting a lot of immature behavior, like all of that. But even more than that, I feel like the idea that you found your soulmate at the age of 6 or 7 or whatever, that's a little unrealistic. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I know that there are examples of it out in the world where, like, these childhood best friends grow up to be together forever. I get it. But it's a little uncommon and slightly over the top.
Okay.
And the level at which they are, like, in love with each other was, like, is a little over the top. Again, with the over the topness, like, the dialogue was very extreme. The soulmateness of it all is very, like, for a couple of very young teens, it was just a lot. Like,
too adulty for...
Yes. Okay. Like, the amount of, like, I love you so much, I'm going to love you forever, I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to... Like, all of that. It was just very much. Some things that they do, especially towards, like, the end of the book, do feel very unrealistic for 2 teenagers. I do get that they have some help going through all of the stuff that they're, like, doing. But overall, I just feel like it's unrealistic. Rune as a character is very angry, and it's kind of exhausting. Like, I just... knock it off, dude. Like, you're 17. Shut the fuck up. It was very hard for me to connect with the characters. I didn't really have a lot of connection to them. So even though these 2 were mostly annoying and overdone, I still felt connected to their story. Like, I didn't really feel connected to them in any way, but just, like, outside of that, I still was able to have very real feelings about the things that were happening, because I was able to connect to the story and just, like, the idea of this happening to 2 people in love. And like, the fact that it was these 2 teenagers that were very over the top was like, it kind of took you out a little bit, but I still was able to have feelings about it. My sister did not. My sister was, like, not able to connect, so it immediately took her out emotionally. I feel like I'm just different in that way, where, like, I will cry about anything. So even if I hate the characters, if the thing that they're going through is emotional, I will still be sad about it.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're like me, or if you are able to connect to the characters in ways that I was not, I'm going to warn you right now, like, this book is fucking sad. Like, sad. So if you are looking for something that, like, to break your heart and also annoy you, this book is for you.
Interesting.
Yes. I'm going to, ultimately, when we get to the spoiler part, I'm going to tell you what happens. But for the non-spoilery part, I hated the way this book ended. Like, and I don't mean the inevitable ending that you know is coming. Like, you know what's going to happen pretty much from halfway through the book. Like, it's, you know what's coming. The epilogue is fucking terrible. Like, I hated it so much. So I don't know if I'll give you spoilers first, and then I'll tell you what my rating was. So for anybody, I'm going to include how this book ends, and I'm going to include the epilogue. So if you don't want to hear this, look in the description. I will have a timestamp for it. Otherwise, just skip ahead. Whatever. You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Here it comes.
I'm done waiting.
I'm done. Okay, so she dies, right? So what they find out, like he finds out the reason she stopped talking to him is because she was diagnosed with cancer, and so she wants to protect him, and by protecting him, she's like, I'm just going to stop talking to you so you don't have to go through this, right? And he's there to give her 1,000th boy kiss, and he promises to be happy and like all the things, right? That part was really sad. It was very devastating for that, like, as she's dying, he gives her last kiss, and then like that was really sad. So, but in that, he's like telling her, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna, like, I promise you, all the things. The epilogue jumps to about 10 years later.
Okay.
Rune is obviously dead. No, sorry, Rune, not obviously.
It's like, holy shit.
No, Rune is dead. He does die in the epilogue. You find out that he dies. It's like 10 years later, so he's like 27, 28. He meets Poppy in the flower fields that they loved in life, and she tells him that he's dead. Like, he doesn't know that he's dead.
Okay.
And so now they can be together forever in the afterlife. Okay, so first of all,
how does he die?
I'll get to that. It's fucking terrible. Okay. So you don't find out in the epilogue. You find out. I'll tell you. Okay, but my problem with this is in the epilogue, you kind of learn, like, you kind of see some of the things that he does over the 10 years. Very, very little. But he doesn't live like a very happy life. Like, he's basically just
going through the motions.
Yes, he doesn't share kisses with anyone else because, like, he tells her, like, I didn't, my kisses are only for you. I'm like, bro, she died. Mm-hmm. And you just spent the last 10 years of your life. I'm not saying you have to go out and hook up with people or being with someone is not what makes you happy, but, like, you clearly did not even try. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I fucking hate the fact that he died. Mm-hmm. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so fine, he dies. Let's say, okay, that's fine, whatever. It's not the best ending. But, like, and also if you want them to be soulmates, like, oh, okay, whatever. They're soulmates of soulmates, blah, blah, whatever. But what bothers me is, like, he focused solely on his work. He's not been with somebody else. He's not been in another relationship. He's not gone out and lived his life like he said. He simply jumped into his career, and that was it. Next. How he dies. So it does not say it in the book. I actually had to Google it. Like, I Googled to see, like, whatever. And the author actually has put out there how he dies, because so this is book 1 of a whatever. And I knew that book 2 follows her sister. It follows Poppy's sister and her journey. And so I knew that we weren't really going to find out or whatever. So I was like, do we ever find out what happened to Rune? And she basically put out there, like she said in an interview or something, he died by being blown up in a hotel while deployed to a war location as a war photographer.
That's really specific.
Very specific. So his whole thing, like, growing up and stuff, he was very into photography. Like, she always, like, Poppy always told him, like, I want you to pursue photography because you're really good at it, blah, blah, blah. So, like, his decision was to go to war. Like, I don't know. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it so much. Because not only did you choose to focus on your career, you decided to choose, like, the most dangerous fucking career you could choose. Mm-hmm. As, like, a photographer.
Yeah. Almost like he didn't care if it happened or not.
Yeah. And I feel like that's really sad. You said that you promised you were going to be happy.
Yeah. Oh, you did the opposite.
You did the opposite. Okay, so there's that. My sister came up with an alternate ending death that I would like to officially request be canon.
Okay.
It's to me it's better, but he still dies, so whatever. So she said she would have liked to see him like at a coffee shop or something like that, talking maybe to the barista, like maybe they talk about like, oh, we can meet up again sometime or like something like that, right? Like they think they're cute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so he finally decides that he's going to be happy and he finally is like in a different place. And then he's like killed by a car or a bus or something when he walks outside on the street.
Okay.
So I know that that's like completely morbid, but at least I feel like he's showing himself in a good like place mentally.
Right. Yeah.
And that's, I feel like, what I want from him. I want him to be in a good place mentally, not running from his problems.
Right.
Or his sadness or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's that. I rated this book a 2.5.
Oh, you hated it that much, huh?
2.5 Dodger dogs, and I'm going to round down to 2.
Oh.
Definitely rounding down. I am going to give it like 8 tier ratings, though. Like 8 out of 5.
Wow.
Because I was fucking bawling through this book. So basically, like, she's dying the whole time. Like, she's got cancer, and he finally, when he finds out or whatever, he starts doing all the things, like doing things for her last wishes kind of thing or whatever. It's all very sweet. It's all very cute. So even if they annoyed me as a couple, it still was very like sweet as an idea. Mm-hmm. So there's that. So 2 Dodger dogs and 8 tier ratings.
And sometimes I just like, when you tell me these things, I'm like, man, I wish I need to be in the same room as you when you read these sad books, because I want to know what 8 teardrops looks like. I can't even imagine that.
I'm pretty sure I took a picture. Maybe I have a picture to show you where I'm just very sad with tears streaming down my face. Next time I'll take a video for you. It's like, ooh. Okay. That's that. 1,000 Boy Kisses. Don't recommend it.
Unless you only want to cry.
And you don't need a connection to the characters for that to happen. Mm-hmm. Okay. My second book is a very exciting book.
Oh, yeah?
It is a Nicole favorite.
Oh, jeez.
I listened to What the Wind Knows by Amy Harmon.
My anxiety levels just went up to here.
No, it didn't. You're fine. Okay, so I am not going to give a description in this book or in this episode. I will put a link to episode 65 in the description, and I'll also, if you are on YouTube, I will put one of those like little cards up in the top corner to link you over to episode 65. You can go listen to Nicole's description of the book and review of it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you read this book, right? Like you've read it on like Kindle Unlimited, all that kind of stuff. I listened to it. I'm not going to tell you what I feel yet. I know you're waiting.
No, it's going to be my next question.
No, you're going to wait. Okay. So I will say my review is like, okay, so it was a tiny bit confusing for me in the beginning. Like as all the characters were being introduced, there's just a lot of characters in the beginning coming at you really fast. But I feel like once I figured out like who was who, I was fine. Okay. I feel like it's just that initial maybe like 3 chapters or so where I was just
like a fire hose.
Yes, I was like, who the fuck are all these people?
Yes.
But and then on top of that, I have a lot of thoughts, but they're all spoilery. And I don't even want to put a spoiler warning in here because I don't want to give in case someone misses it, I don't want anyone to have spoilers. Like, no spoilers, because I fucking loved this book.
Yay!
It gets five Dodger dogs from me.
Yay! Oh,
so I'll give you a couple of my like thoughts on like my non-spoilery thoughts, but anything spoilery, you're gonna have to go look at my Goodreads, because like I said, I don't want to chance it in here. I don't want anyone to hear anything. I just want you to go read it or listen to it.
Yes.
So since you didn't have the experience of listening to it, I will tell you it's dual narrated. So you get Anne for all of her parts, and then Thomas reads his letters or his diary entries or whatever. Okay. So you do get that. I really liked her because, so just a little bit, I know I said I wasn't going to give description, but if you didn't know before, she is American and she gets time traveled back into 1921 in Ireland. So obviously as an American, she has an American accent, but she's pretending to be this Irish woman that they all believe her to be. And in the audiobook, anytime she's speaking as that person that they believe her to be, she speaks with an Irish accent. And then when she's narrating the book, she speaks with an American accent, which I thought was really good. And to my American ears, her Irish accent was fantastic. So I'm going to need an Irish person to listen and tell me if she is in fact really good or if that's just me. Yeah. So, but I thought it was really good. She was great. He was great. Everybody narrating was great. Okay. So my little thoughts. I love Thomas.
He's so great.
He's adorable. And I need a novella of him like right now. Mm-hmm. I need a short story of his story from where the book ends. Like, I need that. Mm-hmm. I love that Owen, like, I love that he kind of knew things. I think that's really cute. I think especially what you find out at the end that he knows. Mm-hmm. Like, I loved Owen too. He was adorable. Mm-hmm. There's some characters that are still there in 2001 that were there in 1921. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoyed that. Like, I liked that there was some crossover there of people seeing whatever. Yes. Loved that part. So there's something of a third act breakup in this book. It's a very different take on a third act breakup. And I loved it. Like, really? Good. Yes, like, it's heartbreaking. Like, it's so sad when it happens.
This book is probably one of the books where I get the closest, the first time I read it, like, the closest to crying.
I can imagine that. Yes. So when that third act breakup happens, I didn't like full cry, like I wasn't bawling, but I definitely had like a couple tears because I was like, this is fucking heartbreaking. And I did not like it because it was sad, but I loved it for the story. I feel like it's probably the first time I've ever said the words like I enjoyed this third act breakup.
Yes, yeah.
But I just feel like it fit the story so well. Like, I really love that part. So, and then my last thought really has nothing to do with the book at all, kind of. It's just a random thought, but I would be a terrible time traveler.
Yes, me too.
I think I texted you about this when I was reading this, when I was in the middle of this, because she helps a lot, like, back in 1921, because at this time, it's during Ireland's War of Independence, and she remembers dates of things happening, like this person died on this date, or this attack happened on this date. And I was just thinking, like, if I go back in time and anyone needs anything like that from me, I'm out. Like, I can tell you 9/11. Yeah. That one I got. Any other date, I'm going to, hopefully the fate of the world never lands on my time traveling abilities.
Right. Well, not even just like dates, like stock market events. Like, I would never be able to set myself up or my future Nicole up for anything because Apple?
Like, Apple's all I got.
Like, that's it.
Yes. So. I don't know. That is one of the, like, one of the themes throughout the entire book, that anytime she like helped with something like an attack date or something like that. Or she knew
something.
Yes, or she knew. I was just like, never would I be able to assist anyone. I'd just be like, I don't know, guys. I probably could tell you the outcome, but like that's probably about it.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, yeah. And it doesn't even matter how far back you go. Like, I can't help you. Like, even if it was a month, I'd still be like,
I have no idea.
No clue.
Don't know. Yeah, I did think about that a lot in this book. So, but ultimately, it was great. I would recommend it to everyone. I'm now very excited to go back and read some of your other Nicole favorites.
No, I don't want you to now because it's like reading a book that's so good, like by an author, that you're like scared to read the rest of the books by that author because you're like, fuck, that nothing is gonna beat that book. I'm gonna have to go back and look at your list of books, maybe amend.
Well, if they're anything like this one, I will definitely read it and enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh man, I love this book.
Yeah, it was really good. I could see why it's like a go-to for you to like go back to. It's very sweet. There are some sad things that happen and like some tragic things that happen, but ultimately like it's great. Oh, there's a part in the book where she pretends to be, and I'm pretty sure in the actual written book she does not have an accent for this. I think it was a narrator's choice, but there's a part in the book where she pretends they believe that she's the Irish woman, but she believes to be a Southern American woman to like throw them off scent. And her Southern accent is great. It just came out of nowhere. I was like, what? This Southern belle just like floated into my ears. So
that's great. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I know I've said this. I mean, I think I'd have to go back and listen to what I said about my review. This book, I enjoy reading this book, even though I'll read it and I skim a lot of it because I know what's going to happen. I feel like now that I know what you're saying about the narration, I would be willing to
listen to it.
To listen to this book too. Just
you should
next time. Just check it out that way.
Yeah, I'm interested. I would be interested to see how you feel about her accents and stuff like that. How it is. I like his accent. His feels a little deeper than hers, but I enjoy it.
Okay,
I like it. Okay, I'm done talking about it now. Just go out and read it, everyone, right now.
Yes,
it's a
great book.
Yes,
man, I love that book.
All right, are you ready for our question? All right. Let's see. All right. You already said you were ready. Okay. You're trapped in a cozy small town romance.
Ugh.
But you hate the love interest.
Yeah.
What do you do to escape the book's plot? Murder him.
This is nice. I like where this is going.
Great. We could do like your book and fake our own death and get out of there.
But what if you find out that you were always meant to do that?
Oh.
And then like the police who show up is a small time sheriff who is like, I'll help you hide the bodies, honey.
That I'm gonna fall in love with. Okay.
Kind of back to what we were saying, like we said, can you have a cozy murder?
No. Okay, I forgot we were in a cozy small town romance. Okay, I can't murder him then. Great. What if I make him hate me by... Okay, let's just assume he's the owner of like the bakery there or something. What if I start my own rival bakery?
No, then you're enemies to lovers.
No, we're just enemies. I'm just gonna make him hate me.
That's not what happens in cozy romances, though. So the thing is I feel like I have to say this.
Okay.
I would have a conversation with him and tell him I'm not interested in them. And I would have, I'm assuming that because this is a cozy romance, this perfect gentleman will listen to the words that I have to say and respect my boundaries.
You're probably right. Right.
I feel like that has to be the answer.
Okay. Fine. I'll accept your answer.
He doesn't have a choice. It's a cozy romance.
That's right.
And he is the perfect man who respects boundaries.
Okay.
And I am an adult and I will have a conversation.
Okay, fine. I was going into the crazy realm.
See, I thought about that at first. I was like, how crazy can I get in a cozy romance? But I was like, wait a second.
Not that crazy.
Nobody's going to take me serious ever again when I'm like, why can't they just talk? They're going to be like, remember in episode 75 when you said that, when you acted like a crazy person? Like, yeah.
Okay, fine. I will accept that. But but after we have the conversation, who am I falling in love with in this town?
Apparently
still the sheriff? Oh, dang it.
I want the rugged mountain sheriff.
Okay.
That sounds awesome. Or a lumberjack. I
was going to say, what if there's like a lumberjack that just lives just outside the town perimeter and he's like alone. It's like a grumpy sunshine.
I'd love some grumpy sunshine.
All right. That's where we're going with our cozy romance. You're going to tell the guy that's your love interest, nah, I'm not good. I'm good.
Wait. I have to tell him no. Shit. Oh, that's going to be so hard.
No, we're saying it's a different person.
Oh, okay.
It's a different, he's the new person that you're going to fall in love with.
Oh, so It's a love triangle now?
Well, no, because the first guy is going to respect your boundaries, and so it's
That doesn't mean he won't still pine for me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, it'll be a fake. It'll be a fake love triangle.
This is too much. I can't do it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You can have it.
Okay, great. Let us know how you would get out of your cozy romance. No murder allowed, apparently. So
that was your rule.
That's right. Tell us what you would do. Reach out to us everywhere. Savor the Story Pod on socials and website and YouTube and everywhere you can find us. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's all. Thanks for listening and hanging out.
Thanks for listening.
Go tell all your friends.
Yes. Read that book.
Read What the Wind Knows right now.
Then, I want to know.
Yes, and then email us at savorthestorypod@gmail.com and tell us your thoughts.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Get out of here.